Alright, it's 5:07 a.m. Feel sick, slept like shit. No idea if I can even fucking get there. Mountain's closed. Website's fucked for everything. But just gonna keep going till I fucking get there or fail. Fucking jumping barriers and tickets not working and no one there to help and just fucking signage and sweat and shit. Language barriers. I eventually got a ticket to Fuji at 6:45. I made it to the station. I'm now illegally eating food in a corner, and I've accidentally, instead of buying water, bought their version of like Powerade, Picari Sweet, which is actually probably the best thing that I did. The last bus returns at 4 o'clock, which is going to be too early probably for what I need to do, so I said, don't worry about the ticket. Now I've got to work out how I'm going to get back. So, 3.6 in. I've lost my friends. Elevation's tough. She gets deep and technical. But I think I'm over halfway. Right, I'm at station 8. Enjoying the view. Fuck, it's got steeper points. Altitude hasn't been a problem yet. I'm over 3,000 metres. So, 2.6 to go, I think. Okay. About 700 metres up. So, just over a fire trail. I just got through to the sun, which means I can see the top. See the way down. There's a top there. Hello world. Hello fucking world. I'm above the clouds now. The clouds are below me. 1.4k to go. Here's the clouds below me. There's a mountain summit up there. At station 8.5. Starting to get pretty emotional now, actually. I'm nearly there. Every step is difficult. I'm well above the clouds though. Made to station 9. Nearly at 9 3/4. And then finally, I can get to the train to Hogwarts. I think elevation's getting me. I've made it. That's it there. Every step's been a battle. They said 5 to 7 hours. Well, 3 hours and 25 minutes.
Oh yeah, I can see her right there. She's in the yellow jacket.
She's done.
in the US we have.
So as you know, you're looking at the tallest man in all of fucking Japan. I stand taller than all. I am on top of Mount motherfucking Fuji. How you like them motherfucking apples? Well, I'm inside Fuji in the volcano. I'm gonna go over to the true peak over here. Hopefully there's a vending machine or something because I am fucking thirsty and I need a fucking drink. So I'm at the top of the fucking world. Now, climbing down Mount Doom, climbing down Mount Doom. How does that fucking do? Top of the world. So on my way down Fuji, just reflecting, got him a little teary there. It's a culmination of over a year of rehab so that I can do things like this again. And don't get me wrong, just getting here was hard, and just getting up the fucking mountain was brutal. You know, I was fucked every single step. I wanted to stop and breathe. But it was a year of working hard every single day, eating, not drinking, everything to get back here. And then taking a few risks and fucking going for it.
All right. I don't know. I'm not a YouTuber or anything, but I found it really difficult to find decent, consistent information on climbing Mount Fuji in the off season. So I thought I'd just quickly share the crap that I filmed when I did it. Firstly, apology for me swearing heaps and swearing heaps in the video. I swear heaps. That's just what I do. Can you climb it off season? Yes, you can. You need to do a hiking plan. You can get it from the website. Just Google hiking plan for Fuji. Maybe I'll put a link in or something. I don't know how to do that. So, I just know that the email for the specific path that I took it just bounced. But you can drop it at the box at the start of the trail. Well, no one checked anyway. But mainly they're just doing it so they can rescue if you need rescuing. And to let you know things like you need to bring your own portable toilet. There's no toilets on the mountain. There's nowhere to go on the mountain. They don't want people pissing and shitting all over the mountain, I suppose. And there's no drinks in the mountain as well. So make sure you bring drinks. I brought like a bottle and a half, and every single person I met coming down was just like looking at me like, you got bottles? You got a drink? And I wish I had more. I took a bus there. I got from the station I mentioned in the video. I show a little recording of it. And I ended up getting the bus back too. I got the last bus back, which I quickly booked on my phone while I was there. I did have reception on my phone. I could have got a shuttle up and down the mountain. They've got a shuttle, and they've got a shuttle timetable on the mountain that stops at a certain time. And there was cabs you could get to, but I didn't look too far into that. I could have then got a train back or two from the city. Sometimes it's a couple of transfers, but they're pretty good. Google will help you out a lot there. And it's not far from the station, like the bottom mountain. It's like a K sort of downhill, and your altitude's way lower, so you'll be fine. I would 100% recommend taking hiking poles. A lot of people are like, why are you bringing them? They were kind of useful on the way up, if for nothing else than me just to sit there and just take a breath, as I was pretty tired with the altitude going up. Every breath really hurt. And a couple more drinks, sunscreen and a hat. It's been like 15 days and I'm still, you can't see it there either. I'm still peeling on the arms from the burns I got. It was pretty nice weather. It was like 15 to 18 degrees when I got to the top. It was like 38 degrees down the bottom when I did it. So, and it was mostly foggy on the way up. So, but just, I got burnt like crazy. And I was wearing a hat a lot too. And because I'm bald, my head peeled, which was really great for the rest of the trip. I would definitely bring them, if for nothing else, for the descent. Going down, it's like shale. It's pretty steep. And I went down pretty quick because I had the sticks to kind of balance me. And some people who went up pretty quick, I left them behind because it would be very, very difficult to go down that mountain safely without hiking poles. So, I mean, like, it was it was challenging with them. Without them, it would be you just skid the whole way. You'd almost kind of go down in your butt, which would be pretty painful. Yeah, just thought I'd add this stuff. I basically, yeah, I found it really hard to find information online. The website sucked for the huts. I used the Fuji app on my phone to get good reception while I was on the trail, so I could see where I was, whether it was the up trail, the down trail. That was pretty good, the Fuji Mountain app. Booking huts sucked. The websites are all crap. Most bus and all that kind of stuff, it sort of works but doesn't work, and then you go to book it and it doesn't work. I just rocked up at the station, which I eventually found, and I left extra time for myself and panicked. And I just bought a ticket there with the help of a translator at the station with the people. And the bus was good. It was about 2 and a bit hours, a couple of stops along the freeway. Coming back was a bit longer because it was the end of a long weekend and we had a big traffic jam coming back to the city, but it was fine. And if you use the Hello Suki or whatever it is pass you get from the airport when you fly in, it's like a tap card. It's like I don't have one here. It's like this is Melbourne. It's like a tap on card. I went on the wrong platform initially, and it was like 5:30 in the morning, and no one was there. And when I wanted to tap off, the gates just shut. So I had to kind of just jump the platform and get out, and then it locked out that card. So I had to buy a day ticket, which was fine. But then I had to reset the card after that date. So if you get on a platform and then back off, oftentimes the card freaks out. Happened to us a few times in the trip. If you've got any questions, happy to answer them. I went through a whole lot of searching to try and find this information. I watched a lot of different videos, and it's literally the only reason I'm making this is because maybe it'll help someone. Cheers. I thought I'd also just mention my time up and down was, I think, 6 hours. That was like time at the top, time sitting still. From the gate to the top, back down the gate was 6 hours. I think it took me 3 hours and 20, 3 hours and 40, 50 to get to the top. That includes all the time. And then I was up there for a little bit, had a sandwich drink, and then on the way down, took substantially less, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours, which is much different from the time you'll see online. And I'll just say I'm pretty fit. I've done a lot of pretty decent runs and fitness sort of activities throughout my time. I've done a lot of elevation on hikes and runs. I've certainly done more elevation than this before. The thing that got me was I've never done altitude like this before, and I was shocked at how difficult altitude made it for me, at least on the day. So if you've done plenty of altitude before, elevation before, but altitude, it could potentially hit you pretty tough and make things hard. Like if it weren't for the altitude, I would have flown up that mountain much, much, much quicker. And it is technical at points. Like you're going to be scrambling at some points, but obviously you're going to be ready for that anyway. I just thought I'd add that bit.